Yep, that's me. Well, we're at our new building construction out in Goodyear. Let's take a walk around and see if they've fixed anything since we were here last week. Last week I showed up and they had a lot of stuff. They didn't even have the yard finished, so we're going to start walking around and see what they did get fixed. Obviously didn't get that fixed. And we don't have a doorbell yet either. Need to put your weather stripping in the front door. See that little channel right there? That's where your weather stripping gets inserted. Not here today though. We're also missing an electrical cover on there, and the PVC pipe needs to be painted. That's gonna deteriorate, turn black out here in the sun. A lot of this stuff needs to be painted. We need paint over all that. And they did some stucco repairs here on the electrical outlet that needs some paint as well. Looks like we're missing some more trim up there above the garage door. Interesting. This pillar on the side of the house is also pretty loose. What you do is you just got to stick some cement or some stucco material in there to kind of hold it against your house wall so it doesn't move so much. So cracks are pretty common, but these gaps around the penetrations really need to be filled in. We shouldn't have such big of a gap there. These little cracks are pretty common, they're going to happen. This is why an 11-month warranty is really important. You go around and you blue tape all this stuff at your 11-month warranty so you get it fixed. Yikes. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Wow. That's pretty crappy. So we've got a disconnected gas line up in the attic. They haven't connected the furnace yet, so I won't be testing this today. That's for sure. But the attic doesn't look too bad. Blown in cellulose insulation, ductwork looks alright. Flue connections look solid. One thing I am going to point out though is this cracked truss. Since this is a new build, they need to know about this. It's not severe, but it is cracked all the way down the middle. So on a truss repair, you got to get a structural engineer to approve it. When you're dealing with a builder, they're probably going to see that. See, it doesn't go quite all the way through. So it's not major, but they might just sister that board. Call it a day. Radiant barrier up on the roof. A few vents around. Help provide some circulation. All in all, looks pretty good. Everything's strapped up the way it should be off the ground. Well, we should be around 10 inches of insulation on blown-in cellulose. And let's see how close we are. Does this go all the way down? It does go all the way down. Why would they call that a ghost door? Because it likes to close on its own. If you just let it sit there, it'll start moving on its own. It's usually because the hinges aren't quite aligned properly. Need some adjustments. Look at the gaps around that medicine cabinet. That's terrible. I don't know, I don't think that overflow is working quite as fast as it needs to keep up with your faucet. It is working, but we can really tell how level your bathtub is. Your water was coming up here a little bit quicker than it was over there. Not perfectly level, but it is working. The whole primary bathroom isn't quite finished yet. We're actually missing some medicine cabinets. The power doesn't work for the lights or the electrical outlets. Sinks seem to be working fine. We're not draining anything or dripping anything down there, but we're missing a drain cover in the shower. We're missing any type of surround to help hold the moisture in here. This is second floor, so we need to keep moisture off the floor as much as possible. So we typically have a glass panel that's inserted there and then some glass doors in front. They're just not installed yet, so put them in. And then in the sinks, we don't even have an overflow for protection on the second floor. So if this overflows, it's going down there. Many pieces of trim are still missing in this house that need to be installed. Power isn't working in the closet, so we can't turn the lights on. You can tell that these shelves need a little bit of TLC. Some gaps in different places. We're missing screws in the bracket there, so this isn't even attached properly to support that. Well, somebody's been doing some trim work, trying to fix it. So on these new builds, they really don't want us walking on the roof. So we come out here to the street, get far back, try to take a peek at the roof the best we can. I'm noticing something though. You see on the top of our roof, we've got some B-vent covers. Looking around this whole neighborhood, finding a lot of B-vent covers missing. Missing up there. This house has got them. That house has them. We've got them over here. And on this side of the street, we've got them here. Up on that roof. Yep. We don't have them on this house here. Let's see if this house has got them. No, this house does not have B-vent covers. Let's see how many other houses we can find that are missing them. Just in this neighborhood. So that house is missing them. That house is missing them. That house has got B-vent covers. We've got them on that house right there. That house has got one right up there. That house does not have them. Let's see, that house doesn't look good, guys. It's a brand new development. Some of these houses are already lived in, so we're going to talk to the builder and just make sure they're aware of it. But yeah, if you've got a roof with a gas appliance in your house, you need one of these B-vent covers on that vent or on that flue. I think we're missing one down there too. Got them up at the top, but that's probably over the water heater right there. I don't think that house back there has B-vent covers either. Negative. That house does. You can see them right on top of those vent stacks or the flues. We need some covers on those guys.